So in the last episode, we had a pretty decent start to life in the Premier League, and that has continued as well. But in this episode, we have Liverpool away and Manchester United at home. I think our fortunes might be taking a turn for the worst. Right, so since you was last with us, our form has stayed pretty decent. Like I say, we've had a nice run of fixtures. We played Leeds after the two games that you were with us in the previous episode. We played Leeds 1-2-1. Bradley Barcola and Kenta Mahara getting on the score sheet. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1. This was a team we went with. A midfield of Akosvatny and Solis are looking pretty decent, although I've kind of changed it up a little bit recently. I'm not sure about Ortega at the moment. He doesn't seem to be having particularly good games. Mahara, our Japanese wonder kid, has continued to light it up in that game, as you can see. Stats-wise, we absolutely dominated in terms of shots on target. We had the better, in terms of possession, just about. Much better XG. Then in the next game, we played Southampton in the Carabao Cup second round. And this was an insane match. 5-4, we won this. Now, I did do a full rotation of the team. We had Blakesley in goal, Mensah left back, Ide right back, Killian and Zanelli in the centre of defence, Fernandez and Zahuri in the centre of midfield, with Liedemar, Maric out wide, Mohamed Sham in between behind Kevin Nicol. Fernandez had a really good game in here, as did Maric, Nicol and Sham. Obviously, their defence didn't really score greatly. Despite conceding 4 goals, Blakesley got 7.3. Actually, we went 2-0 down, but then we pulled it back to 2-2. Then we went 4-2 down, and at this point I was just like, okay, we're clearly going out of the Carabao Cup. But then Maric with 2 goals and Fernandez in the 96th minute, when I was absolutely adamant we was getting the penalty shootout, made it 5-4. It was one hell of a game. If you was a neutral watching that, you'd have loved it. Then we played Leicester City away in the league and drew 2-2. Back to full strength in this game. Bitshiabu had a bit of a nightmare of a game. You see, he scored an own goal. I had to substitute him off eventually because he just weren't improving with his rating. Duarte was a bit disappointing down the left. Not exactly overrun with goals. We had 1 shot on target and scored 2 goals. We were not good in an attacking sense in that game. And I was starting to feel that away from home is where we might struggle. Then we played Arsenal in the third round of the Carabao Cup. Now, we didn't go full rotation for this game, but we did rotate a little bit. And yeah, we lost 3-1. As you see by the stats, they were easily the better team, 70% possession. There's not many teams we play against that dominate possession like that. 92% pass completed. We had McKenna in goal. Well, the players that we kept from the last game was Mensah at left back, Zanelli in the middle, Fernandez in midfield, Nuama out wide, Mohamed Sham, and also Maric was in the team but in a different position. So quite a bit of a rotation really. You know me, the Carabao Cup don't really mean a great deal. Then a 12:30 kickoff in the league against Brighton. It was on the telly. I think it's TNT Sports that do the 12:30 kickoffs, I think. McKenna was back in goal, didn't have a great game. We have kept Mensah at left back, but obviously pretty much everybody else was in. We've kept Fernandez as well. Mahara didn't have a particularly good game, but Sabari's probably had his his game of the season. So hopefully he's now going to start coming into his own again, because it's been a bit disappointing with him this season. He's not really clicked. He did score against Leicester, but that I'd say is probably his best performance so far. So today we play Liverpool in the Premier League away, who are in 6th, and Manchester United at home, who are 7th. We're 3rd in the league. At one point, we was top of the Premier League. 5 games played, 4 wins, 1 draw. We're one of only 2 teams that are unbeaten in the Premier League this season. I have a feeling that record is going to come to an end today. Chelsea are top of the table, 5 from 5. They won it last season. They do seem to be the team at the moment. In terms of player stats, Kenta Mahara, our Japanese wonder kid, is joint 2nd for the top goals. He's 3rd for average rating as well, and he's also top for Player of the Match awards. He is so good. Now, one thing I do need to bring your attention to is that in his contract he does have a minimum fee release clause for clubs in a continental competition. So it's not even just the Champions League, it's continental competition that runs for 4 years of £35 million. The idea is if we do well this season, mid-table, 11th, 12th, something like that, finish, trying to get him to sign a new contract and trying to get that either taken out or increased. But either way, in terms of business, for 5.25 million, a sale of 35 million would represent great profit, but we really don't want to be selling our star boy. Right, let's get into the first of today's games against Liverpool. As you see, Man City have already crushed Everton 5-2 today. And we need to really be on it today. We really do. We need to be on our best form. We've got McKenna in goal. Where's Barco? Hang on, I need to bring Barco back in. I think I forgot to swap him and Mensah out after the Arsenal game, and that's why he played against Brighton, but he weren't meant to be playing against Brighton. Let's make sure there's nobody else in here. I have dropped Duarte to the bench and I'm playing Nuama because Duarte's just not been particularly good so far this season. So McKenna in goal, Barco left back, Martin right back, Bitshiabu and Ortega in the middle, Fernandes and Solis in the midfield. Solis is now the ball-winning midfielder so that Fernandes can come in as a deep line playmaker. Nuama on the left, Mahara on the right and Sabari in behind Maric. Let's get into it and let's hope we don't get absolutely pummeled by Liverpool. We're away from home, we're playing with a positive mentality and this can't go wrong. I mean, Liverpool on a pretty okay run, but yeah, we can handle ourselves against Liverpool, I'm certain of that. He says. I have absolutely no confidence in that, by the way. That's pure bravado on my part. But here's the first highlight of the game in the 3rd minute, and it's with Liverpool. Still got Canate and Alexander-Arnold in their team. Gravenberch is there as well. It is quite interesting seeing what players are still in these teams, considering we're like nearly 10 years into the future now. And any youngsters that these teams have in real life, as of now, you'd maybe expect them to be there. And, it doesn't surprise me Trent Alexander-Arnold being there. He looks like he's going to be a Liverpool player for life, Rasmus Højlund is clearly still at Manchester United. So I think we might have to do a different tactic for the big teams away from home because Szoboszlai hits the frame of the goal. Because as you can see here, we're not getting a sniff. It's been half an hour and our XG is 0.07. We've had no shots on target. Right, Mahara with a corner. This is where we might be able to do something. Oh, it's gone just over the goal. It might be the set pieces, especially away from home, is our best way of getting a goal. So Boslai's had to go off injured. Harvey Elliott has come on. 3 minutes of added on time at the end of the first half. I mean, to be fair, being 1-0 down at half time to Liverpool at Anfield, you've been unlucky so far, we'll say that. I don't think that's a bad scoreline, to be honest. I'm ready for a defeat in this game. I don't think we're anywhere near good enough to go to Anfield and get anything. We have to remember we are newly promoted. We were in the Championship last season. Here's Fernandes to Barco to Nuama. Goes out. I mean, we're playing some nice football here. Martin Fernandes back to Solis to Martin Fernandes. Mahara! Kenta Mahara has scored his 6th goal of the season. Martin Fernandes with the assist. And we was playing some really nice football there. Have the boys been cajoled because I said that they've been unlucky so far? I mean, that was pretty decent. Oof. Canate. Right, what's happened to our thing here? This has gone all skew with and I don't know what's gone wrong with it. Why is it not moving? Okay, I have no idea what's happened to our tablet, I think they call it, don't they? No idea. Right, that looks a bit better. I need to be able to see all my match stats and all that. Right, 65 minutes have gone. I'm sure we have more on here than this. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. I want to see this stuff so I can see how we were performing. So looking at this, again, Ortega's just not having a good game. He's meant to be a really good player, but Luca Killian's going to come off him. Solis isn't doing particularly well there. So we'll take him off and bring Zahuri on. Noama's not having a great game, but we'll just leave it at 2 for now. I don't like doing more than 2 substitutions at once this early in the game, really. But I think what we do is we now make a couple more substitutions because he's just doing rubbish. So that's telling me to bring... No, I'm going to bring Duarte on and Sham on for Saibari because my concern is that Saibari is just not going to cut it for us in the Premier League. Right, we have a corner. We're 1-1. Oh, we don't have a corner. We did, but they didn't want to show it as a highlight eventually. Right, we have a corner now. Barcola takes it. Oh, keeper flapped at it. Mahara's picked it up the loose ball. Fernandez to Martin Fernandez. We've got too many Fernandezes now. Barco. It's Barco, not Barcola as well, by the way. Bitshiabu. Come on, Bitshiabu. Oh, he's rifled a shot in. The keeper saved it. I don't know if that's Allison or not. Right, they showed us the corner. We're going to get a goal from here. Barco will take it. In swinger. Oh, wait, I don't know who that keeper is. Mamars Javili or something. Right, what I do want to do, I'm going to drop down to balanced because we're on the verge of getting a point away from home against Liverpool. Right, we've got one more substitution we can make. Martin Fernandez is looking particularly tired. So I think we'll take him off and bring on Mensah. Can we hold on and get a draw away from... This would be a massive result. Oh, here we go. Alexander-Arnold. Bitshiabu intercepts, gives it to Duarte, to Mohamed Sham. Can we counter-attack it? Mahara, come on, Kenta. You're a wizard. Killian picks up the loose ball, ties it up with Mensah. Back to Killian, to Fernandez. Goes back to McKenna. Bitshiabu out to Barco, to Duarte. Nice play. Cross into the box. Oh, here's Mahara. Oh, and he scored. Kenta Mahara. Oh, our wonder kid. We're leading Liverpool 2-1 at Anfield. Oh, my dear God. Maric was rubbish as well. Oh, that was an amazing game. Look at the stats as well. Pretty much even on shots on target. Yeah, their XG was better than ours. And they dominated possession. Oh, my word. From 1-0 down against Liverpool at Anfield, we've come back to win 2-1. I am in disbelief. We are top of the table. Okay, Chelsea haven't played yet, but we are top of the table. And next up, we've got 4th place Manchester United coming to Selhurst Park. Wow. I need to catch a breath and then let's get into that game and see if we can win it. Right, it's game day, folks. We're playing Manchester United at home. We're 3rd in the league as things stand at the moment. Chelsea top, Arsenal 2nd. We would move above Arsenal even if we get a draw today. Man United are down in 6th at the moment. They can't go above us even if they beat us. And for that matter, neither can Liverpool really, although Liverpool have already played. So let's get into today's game. We'll agree with the opposition instructions as we always do. Couple of changes for the team. We've got Barcola has come in for Maric and Duarte has come in for Nuama. Other than that, we've got McKenna in goal, Barco left back, Martin Fernandez right back, Bitshiabu and Ortega in the middle, Fernandez and Solis in midfield, Duarte, Mahara out wide with Saibari in behind Barcola. Akazvatni is back on the bench. He has been out injured. That's why he's not played the last few games. So, yeah, he's back on the bench. Other than that, it is as you would expect it to be. So let's get into the game. Manchester United at Selhurst Park. I'll tell you what, after beating Liverpool at Anfield, I'm confident anything's possible with this team. I really am. And Manchester United, I've got Onana still. Martinez is still there. Mason Mount, Rashford, Højlund, So they have got some players from real life, so to speak, still in their team. Right, it's a corner to Man United. Mason Mount will take it. It's an in-swinger. We clear it initially, but they have it back again. This is going to be dangerous if we don't close them down. We've done well. We've got the ball clear to the halfway line, but Man United are going to come back at us again. Good tackle from Barco. We get the header in, but again, it's back to United. Saibari and Martin eventually get the ball back for us. Here's Ortega to Martin Fernandez. Mahara with a ball over the top for Barcola. That was a gorgeous ball. Oh, Barcola. Kenta Mahara with an absolutely sumptuous ball over the top there. Right, United with the highlight again. Fernandez kind of wins the ball back. They're playing their way out from the corner. No one's closing this guy down, and it's over the bar, thankfully. It's been an eventful opening 20 minutes. They're the only team to have had a shot on target so far. And that ball from Mahara, though, what a ball that was. Bitshabri now gives it to Barco. I thought he'd given it away then, and that was a waste of a pass from Barco. Martin Fernandez wins it back. Really good play. Get the cross in. Come on. Gets the cross over. Barcola, and it's over the bar. Barcola's... It's a running theme in this entire series that we just can't seem to get a striker that regularly scores goals for us. United with a free kick, it's headed wide. Really thought Bradley Barcola was going to be a decent player when we signed him from Aston Villa, but he's proven to be quite the flop. There is a possibility of playing him out on the left, and if Duarte and Nuama and whatever can't nail that left-hand side, we're through. Saibari. Oh, Ismail Sabari. Kenta Mahara with the assist. Saibari with the goal. 39th minute of the game. We've taken the lead against Manchester United. It's only a second shot on target, but who cares? We have a corner just before half-time. Barco puts it in. Bitshabri, second goal of the season. We are leading Manchester United 2-0. And that is half-time. Oh, my word. Have we got a team that is really special here? Or am I just getting too excited by them? Barco with a free kick. That's in a pretty decent position, to be fair. It's hit the frame of the goal and gone over. Barco with another free kick. Gives it to Saibari. They're 1-2 in it with each other. Now it's with Martin Fernandez. Ortega. Back to Martin Fernandez, who gives it back to Ortega. To Solis. He's picked up an injury by the looks of it. Duarte's put Mahara through. It's 3-0. Oh my God. This is Manchester United. We are 3-0 up against Manchester United at Selhurst Park after just beating Liverpool 2-1 at Anfield. I'm in dreamland. I don't know if you can tell, but I am stunned. Mahara again. Oh, I need him not to be this good because someone's going to buy him from us. This boy is just unreal. Right. Solis can come off because he's looking a bit cream crackered. Akazvatni can come in. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to change more than what I have to, really. But I just thought 4-0 up. Surely even we can't capitulate from here. But this is quite incredible. Luca Killian can come on for Ortega. And Marriott can come on for Barcola because he's looking knackered. Might have picked up a knock, to be fair to him. Saibari is looking a bit tired. So we bring him off and bring on Mohamed Sham instead. And we leave ourselves one substitute in the bank. But I am stunned. We might actually be so much better than I even thought we were. I always said that I didn't fear relegation coming into the Premier League because of how we were last season. I mean, look at Kenta Mahara go. Fernandez, it's hit the frame of the goal. That's twice we've hit the woodwork as well. I mean, we are all over United. We are playing some beautiful football. Look at them stats. We are just destroying them. Yeah, so like I was saying, I always said I weren't fearful of relegation because with how dominant we were in the league last season, I felt we were absolutely, but that was a poor goal to concede, but we were absolutely capable of surviving in this league without fear of relegation. But we are back to the top of the Premier League at the moment. Bitshabu gives it to Barco. To Mohamed Sham. Back out to Barco. Look at this for passing. Mahara's through. Mahara's scored. I mean, this is just... the passing involved in that. We were in the Championship last season and look at us. Duarte to Kylian. Back to Duarte. Back to Kylian. Bitshabu's over the bar. 6 minutes of time to be added on. I mean, United fans must have left the ground by now, surely. You're not still going to be sticking around when your team's 5-1 down. You've got a long old train journey ahead of you. Goes back to Onana. I mean, this isn't a highlight just to play out till the end because there's still like 4 minutes to go. Here's Martinez. And they're doing a lot of passing back to the goalkeeper here, United. They can't seem to get out their own third, but they're moving it out now. This is good play from them, to be fair. The goal scorer was through, but Leach, I think his name is. 9 shots on target, an XG of 2.10 against Manchester United, and we have beaten them 5-1 at Selhurst Park. Saibari, Bitshabu and a Mahara hat-trick. Second half hat-trick from Kenta Mahara. He's been given a perfect 10 on the score. And I'm not surprised. We are top of the table. I mean, in terms of top 4 place, we're 6 points ahead of Liverpool and 7 ahead against Manchester United. In terms of European places in general, 9 points ahead of Everton. I mean, Everton are doing pretty well, to be fair to them. Where are West Brom? Oh, West Brom are looking like they're probably going to get relegated. But Everton are actually having a decent season. I don't know. I don't know. Right, we're in a position now. Nothing too much to worry about here. I'll come back to the press conference in a minute. We are absolutely... I've got to be careful not to keep praising this boy. But if you look at him, he's now 4.5 stars. He was 4 stars when he got here. He's now 4.5 stars. Look at his determination going up. Everything's going in the right direction. We could actually have a genuine 5-star player on our hands. He is... media description is a wonder kid. He's resilient. Oh, this boy is just phenomenal. I mean, his leadership is 14. If he can get that leadership up, he could be a captain for us if he sticks around. I need to stop getting so excited by him because 7 games unbeaten. Home record reaches 30 games unbeaten. We are just so good. Right, looking at the schedule now, we have got some friendlies lined up because we've played now on the 20th of September. We don't play again until the 18th of October. We've got nearly a month off. There is international games going on for the next 2 weeks. I don't know why there's another week where we're not playing as well, unless they are all international games. We have got a few players away at international duty. So I've arranged some pre-season friendlies just for fitness reasons, really, just so we don't drop off of our sharpness. My plan of action is to play one team for 45 minutes and another team for another 45, and I'm going to try and get a look at some of the youngsters as well, some of the under-21s and anyone we've got in the under-18s with some potential. So after that, we then return for a game against Watford. What I was thinking is we'll probably come back for Newcastle, who are currently 7th, and Reading, who are 14th. Game on the telly, both away games, so they could be quite testing games because away from home has looked like potentially being our weakness so far. But if it's still a shootout between us and Chelsea, I might do Reading-Chelsea. But it'll be somewhere around here. We'll have a few games off camera. We'll play the friendlies as well off camera. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for probably Reading and Chelsea. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of YouTube stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.